Generally, after the inspection process comes the appraisal and loan commitment. So your banker is back behind the scenes, busy crunching the numbers, getting all of your financial statements and doing all of their work. Part of their process is that you have to pay for an appraiser to go through the house to make sure it's of the value that you are paying for it. So let's say you buy a house for $145,000. The appraiser is simply going out there to make sure that he finds value of $145,000 in that house, because the bank is thinking to themselves, hey, if we give a loan to so-and-so on this house and we end up getting it back in a year because they can't pay the mortgage, is the value there truly there, so that if we end up back with this house, we can sell it for $145,000. So they're really not there to do a whole lot of other stuff other than prove value. Depending on the loan type that you're doing. So really, they'll make their own appointment. It's something that you pay for, and it's something that once they have it, it gets delivered to your lender for their bank to approve, to make sure that the value's there and that you can go ahead and buy this home. If you're doing like VA, FHA, or different types of loans, sometimes the appraiser's job is a little bit bigger. He might act like a home inspector looking for cracked windows, chipping or peeling paint, but that's very loan specific, so I don't want to get too much into that. Your buyer's agent should be able to help educate you a little bit more on this when you write your offer, because if you are doing a VA, FHA, or different type of loan and your appraiser is going to act as an inspector, we're going to probably also want to limit some of the homes you look at, because your realtor is going to know this is going to be a tough sell to a VA appraiser. So I don't want to get too much into that now, because that's very specific with the loan type. But I will say that the appraiser, again, is generally there looking to prove value and make sure you're not buying a house that's not worth what you're paying for it. And it's a very important piece of the puzzle as well. And again, it goes straight to your bank, and then that comes right to you. Okay?